the website creation and smart system service that we offer is currently at $249 a month, and that's going to be for the first 10 clients who sign up under this offer. And after that, it's going to be $497 a month. So it's a 50% discount for the first 10 clients. With this website, I want to just briefly go over sort of the main four features that I think drive a lot of value, that I think make that really worth it. The smart chat widget is a widget that sits right on the website, that anybody who visits the website, they can click on that widget and they can talk to it. Basically the main purpose of it is to capture their contact information, and then it sends you a notification where you can then interact with them and answer their questions, or get them to book a meeting with you, or a quote or whatever. And all of that information will go to the mobile app that comes with this system as well. And so all four of these main features go to the app. So the missed call text back is basically, if you miss a call to your business number, we can set you up a new business number, or we can use your existing business number. When you miss a call, then we have a text that automatically goes out. You don't have to do anything. It just does it automatically. And that text can say whatever you want it to say. It could be something as simple as just, hey, sorry I missed your call. I'm on a job right now. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Or it can be whatever. It can be whatever you want it to say. The main point is just that you're making that contact with that lead. So it makes the lead a bit more sticky, more likely, and also just sends a signal to them that you value them, and that that you are sort of on top of things. The smart review routing system, again, is right on the website, and basically it's how we funnel your customers to leave you Google reviews, but it's more smart, and I'll show you in a minute on the website, than just, hey, leave us a review. And the auto text follow-up is when someone leaves you a message on the website, whether it's the request a free quote form or whatever. This is very similar to the missed call text back. Whatever sort of, anytime they reach out to you via the website, and a text automatically goes out and says whatever you want it to say. In this case, it could say, hey, I see that you just reached out. I'm a bit busy right now. I'm on a job. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Just whatever. Again, it's just that touch point that's sort of getting, making that connection with the lead. And again, all four of these go straight to the mobile app, and this app can do a lot of things. And for the purposes of this, it's just important to know that all of this goes to the one app, and from the app you can see all of your previous interactions with a particular customer, a particular job that you did of that customer, and then you can text them from there, you can call them from there, or there's lots of other features as well, but that's what's really important. So also, I just want to briefly point out, I'm not going to go into it, all four of these do have upgrades as well. These would be additional cost upgrades, but now we're going to hop over to the website itself. This is the website, and it is, we do use a template-based website. So your website isn't going to be totally custom from us, as in custom in the way it looks. It will be custom, obviously, catered to your specific information, to your specific business, with your branding, your logos, all of that. But it will look basically like this in structure. It just makes the whole process much more streamlined, and we can deliver on the service much more quickly. And for many sort of service-based businesses, it's not that big of a deal what their website actually looks like per se, as long as it just works and it functions properly. And that's what we sort of really try to stress, is that our websites are well put together and they look good, but really it's just about functionality, and it works really well. So obviously you have your big call to action buttons. Your request a free quote leads to a form where they can send in to request a quote, and it goes directly to the app again. And a big call button that when they click it from their phone, it goes directly to their dialer, which then makes it easier for them just to call you really quickly. Again, I'm not going to go over all of this in detail, but just, here's your services section, the how it works section, just to give them clarity on exactly what to expect from you and the process of which they receive your service. And all of this can change. And there's a big form that we have you fill out where you input all of the information, and that helps the process go a lot quicker. So you have our work section, which is obviously just like a gallery of your job sites, whatever photos you have, whatever you want to put in there. Service areas shows a neat little map of wherever your business is, and they can click this and see where you are, but also lists all of the different areas that you service, and all of these are clickable. We go into each one, and it has a little blurb about that area. This all just kind of helps with local SEO, search engine optimization, which is it just helps you rank higher on Google, which gets you more leads. And then you have the Google reviews section. This would of course be pulling from your Google reviews page from your Google profile. If you don't have a Google profile, we can help you get that set up as well. From here, your customers can click the leave us a review button, and it opens this is the smart review system that I was mentioning before. And it's smart because if they leave 3 or less stars, it takes them to this little section where it asks them to go ahead and leave a message, and it's sent internally. And again, that would go to the app. You can see it'll give a notification saying that someone has left you a bad review, basically. And then you can interact with them there and try to remedy the issue that they've left you this bad review for as quickly as possible, is what happens in the ideal situation. But because of certain Google compliance sort of issues that we have to work with. And so down here at the bottom, it does say this feedback is submitted internally to our team. If you would like to leave a public review, click the link below. So if they click this, it would actually take them to your Google review page, your page on Google, where they could then leave you that bad review on Google. But the idea here is to try to get them to leave it internally, and then you can solve that issue, and then they don't have a need to leave the bad review. Is kind of how it ideally goes. If they leave a 4 or 5 star review, it goes ahead and just thanks them, and we try to nudge them towards going and leaving a Google review, because that's what really is going to help you. If they click maybe later, there's a gentle nudge here as well that says maybe now is a bad time, and then they ask them to leave their information so we can remind them, and we have it set up in the back end to where there's like 3 reminders that they get at different time intervals to just sort of gently say, hey, maybe now is a better time, could you go and leave us a review? If they hit no thanks at that point, there's not really much more that we can do. We've gently sort of nudged them to the best of our ability and tried to get their permission to reach out to them to remind them to leave a review. So then you have this why choose your business section, and all of these obviously are changeable, and we can fit them to your business. Frequently asked questions, all changeable again, of course, and then the big call to actions here as well, then your footer at the bottom. And down here at the bottom right is the little smart chat widget where people can, you can see I've actually previously asked it things, but this one actually on my demo website is running the smarter, the upgraded version, where it's like an actual AI chat bot, conversation bot that can really have like an actual conversation that is trained on your information. So that's an upgrade. The basic one is really just like it can answer basic questions, but mainly its main job is to collect their name, their phone number, their email, whatever, and then that creates a contact in the back end. Then you can go in and you can see what the person asked, and then you can respond directly to them, again, all via the app. Now, of course, there are lots of other pages that I'm not going to go through each individual one, but there's service pages, there's service area pages, and then of course there's an about page, which you can again make it say whatever you want it to say. And then this is the sort of gallery page, the showcasing your work, your projects, and then there's a blog page as well. Now, this is optional. You don't have to have a blog page. Posting regular blog content does help you in Google rankings, but it's not entirely necessary. And now this is the just sort of dedicated review page. So we can give you the direct link to this sort of very clean, dedicated review flow page, where you can then give this link out to customers, or you could make a little QR code scan that takes them to this link for them to leave reviews for you. And it's the same flow as before, just on a much sort of cleaner page. And lastly, this is the admin backend basically. And this is a just very simple, very easy, user-friendly dashboard where you go in, you log in with admin information that we can give you. And from here, you don't have to ask us to update gallery images or whatever. So you go into from your dashboard, you go into your gallery. And from here, you can obviously delete, you can edit, you can add images, you can add categories, edit your categories, whatever you want to do here, you can add all of that. And then here, the featured ones are the ones that show up on the actual homepage. So from the homepage of the website, those whichever ones that have featured, which you can toggle on and off, are the ones that would show up on that homepage. All the rest of them will all be there on the actual like our work gallery page. So again, from the dashboard, you can then go to blog posts, and from here, use your blog post dashboard where you can create new posts, and then obviously delete, edit, whatever you need to do. You can from here contact us, and then we're gonna have all kinds of training videos that we're gonna add coming up soon. So this is the admin backend. So again, all of that, and then all of the things listed here as well are all included in the website package the website service that we're offering. And again, it's $249 a month for the first 10 clients. After that, it's going up to $497 a month.